Music is really, really important and is definitely something that each of you should try to listen to more often as it comes with a lot of benefits. So I've come up with a few reasons as to why it is so beneficial. So number one, music reduces stress. Number two, it actually energizes you and can uplift your mood and energy. And then lastly, it helps with focus. So when you are trying to complete a certain task, music is really important and beneficial in completing that task and limiting distractions. So for myself, I listen to music probably every single day. And I listen to different types of music when I'm doing certain things. So, for example, when I'm driving, I always have music on because I feel that I can relate my mood to whatever song or artist is playing. And it also just makes the time go by faster and usually gives me a better mood. I also listen to music when I'm exercising or playing sports because I find that it makes it more fun, and it also just gives me a little bit more energy and helps me to focus on, let's say when I'm playing tennis, helps me to focus when I'm playing a point. So to begin with how music reduces stress, one of my articles says that music has a direct effect on our hormones, and it can even be considered an antidepressant. So this is because certain tunes release serotonin and dopamine in the brain, which are your neurotransmitters, and it gives you a feeling of euphoria and also releases endorphins. And that article is written by Kendall Delphin. So pretty much what that means is when you are kind of stressed or you have something going on, one way to cope with that or to deal with it is through music. So there's a lot of types of music that releases endorphins, as mentioned by Kendall Delphin. So what that does is it allows your brain to release certain chemicals that make you feel better. And each person has their own type of music that may do that. But I think it's really cool that something that is so easily accessible and can be played at almost any time can just release endorphins and reduce that stress or anxiety that you may have. So music is really, really helpful in that. And then number two is that music energizes the body. So personally, when I am working out or playing tennis, as I've mentioned earlier, it makes me like more excited to play and more excited to be there. And it also just kind of limits distractions of things that may be going on around me. So for example, when I am exercising, I sometimes like to put on my headphones. They're also noise canceling, so that really limits distractions and it allows me to hear the song better and the lyrics and the beat, and that really is motivating to me. So the article Healthline, the benefits of listening to music, they have said that from a trusted source, when listening to music when you work out, it can allow you to reach peak performance using less oxygen than if you did the same workout without the music. So music acts as a metronome in your body. So pretty much what that means is that your mind and your brain is allowing you to focus a little bit better and also keep up with that workout. So you can exercise for longer and keep more of like energy and make that exercise more efficient and also just more enjoyable, because who would want to be running or jogging without music? Because that is boring, and with music it makes it a little bit more exciting and something that's a little bit more to look forward to. And then lastly, music can help with focus. So one of my articles by Rita Hitching says that neuroscience research shows that people with higher levels of oxytocin are kinder and more generous to others. So what that means is that by listening to music, it can allow you to have a better connection with what you are doing. So when I am studying, I like to listen to a certain playlist that's usually a little bit more classical and calming music. So when I'm listening to that certain type of music and I am doing like an assignment, for example, it really allows me to just focus in on that assignment. And then that oxytocin, as Rita Hitching had mentioned, it's really good for you and it allows that connection. So when you are doing an assignment, you're a little bit more focused on that connection when maybe your background music is something more calming or soothing or relaxing. So for example, I like to listen to piano or like classical music because it makes me focus really, really well on that assignment. And then it also does limit distractions. So Especially if I'm in a noisy house or something, I just play my music and I feel that that has become my center of attention, so that when I'm doing my assignment, I'm fully focused and I feel like I can almost think better or come up with better thoughts, especially if it's like a writing assignment or something like that. So to conclude, music for those reasons has a lot of benefits. So it reduces stress, energizes your body, uplifts your mood, and it also gives you a really deep sense of focus. So I'm sure many people already do listen to music, but I don't think many people understand how beneficial it really can be. Music for me has allowed me to kind of tap in with my emotions, and there's a lot of artists and songs that kind of explain how I'm feeling without me being able to explain that. So it's almost like a song has allowed me to kind of understand my emotions and how I'm feeling, which is really crazy, because there's a lot of artists and songs that can relate to the way you are feeling, or maybe you have felt, or with certain experiences. So music is super, super beneficial for those reasons, and it is something that I recommend that each and every one of you listen to more often, and really try to capture your mood with different songs, because it is so good for you, and your brain will actually release endorphins and chemicals that are helpful while doing certain tasks.